Hello, this is Ronald Bourgeois, and you're watching SkilletSkills.com. As we get started with the process of teaching you how to flip eggs, we've come up with a way to do it, because it's messy. I mean, you're throwing hot grease and eggs up in the air, and you've never done it before, and most, I'm just going to tell you now, they're going to end up on the floor. And some of them will end up on your shoe, and some of them will be slung onto the ceiling. But what we'll do, in order to get the basic motion down quickly, so that you don't have to spend a lot of time in the just in the abyss of not knowing how to do things. Let's talk about a piece of bread. We'll take the heel of your bread and we'll put it in here, and then what you do is just pretty much flip. If you do it like this, it's okay. If you see a 1.5, your eggs are on the floor, or your eggs are going to bust. But watch what happens. It goes up gently. The pan comes down right as the egg comes down, so that it doesn't smack and bust the yolks. It's really, see how I just watch the motion of mine. It's very easy. It's not a forced, jerky movement at all. Do it just like this over and over. You can practice with eggs. You'll be that's not the way to do it. You don't go too high, but like that's good. Just like that. You'll be the boss of the toss. Now, why just eggs? I mean, it just show you learn that motion. Here's a wok. I could put vegetables and beef and oyster sauce and everything in here. And just because I learned that, you might need 2 hands, but same thing. Now, what just went up in the air was all my stir-fry ingredients. It could have been rice, pasta, the sauce, everything. And it's the best way to incorporate the ingredients that are in your pan. You see this all the time. But it's good to know, because you don't have to slowly take about 3 or 4 passes with a spatula to get it mixed up as well as it would just doing that. Who's going to do that? People are afraid to do that. You're throwing everything you just put into the skillet, hot ingredients, up in the air, and it just doesn't come, that'll just flat scare most folks. So, you don't want to do that without understanding how the motion, but once you understand the motion, it's easy to do. To let you know what kind of fear is associated with this, all you have to do is look at how many times in your life were you able to order over easy eggs in a fast food environment. In the past, before they came out with these steamed egg methods, flipping an egg was just not something that they taught people how to do. Or if they knew how to do it, they didn't feel confident enough to put it on the menu that that's what we will offer here. Most eggs were scrambled. I was in the Air Force, and all you could get was scrambled eggs. Well, the Air Force, the eggs were powdered, so I really don't think they had a choice anyway. But in every other situation, they could have made over medium, over easy eggs if they chose to, but most of the cooks didn't offer it on the menus because the cooks didn't know how to do it. Now, you can learn how to do this early. It won't be a problem. It's fun to do. It sets you apart from the rest of the people that are cooking. I could take 2 pans, put 3 eggs in each pan, flip them up in the air, have them come out perfect. You'll be able to too. It's not a huge technique. Okay, so that will cover just the basics. Now, what I want to do is show you that a novice doing this actually we can go from bread to real eggs. And I could have our camera guy, Garrett. He's going to step up here. And I'm going to show him just from the very beginning. Let's start off with the whole process. First, Garrett, you want to go ahead and take our system and heat the pan.
All right.
Just
so
put your, okay. All right, now look at the flame. That's a little high. So you want to start your flame on an egg pan on like a medium. Could go a little lower. All right, that's how you want to heat the pan, about like that. And let's wait a little while. Let's let it come up to heat. In the meantime, grab your oil, because the next thing you're going to add is a ring of oil. Not yet. Just let it kind of heat a little bit.
That's
another thing that's just flat unnatural for people to see a flame under a pan with you're not doing anything yet. Well, you're burning up the pan. It takes a long time for these pans to start burning up. You know, this right now is, but when you heat the pan first and then put the oil in, much better results. Eggs, I promise you, I could take a non-stick copper pan that they advertise on TV and put an egg in there and let the egg come to heat with the pan. It's going to stick solid. Just like when they put a plastic Mardi Gras bead in that pan and scoop it out and it looks so quick and easy. That won't happen with even a simple egg if that pan is heating with the ingredients. So let the pan get hot first, always. Now's a good time to go ahead and add the oil. 2 rings, it'll go around twice. All right, that's good. Now let's wait a second. Put the oil down. Okay, now go ahead and take the pan in your hand and swirl it around a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to do this. You're going to take 2. We're going to start with crack one on the side of the pan and crack it over the bowl quickly. Crack it. There you go. All right, go a little, hold it closer to the pan next time.
Okay.
All right, put the eggshell in the thing. Do the other one right now. There you go. Put the eggshell in there. Now, give a pinch of salt, pinch of pepper.
Pinch was 3.
Yeah, right there, 3. A pinch, which you can hold on a thumb and 2 fingers. Because ingredients that are dry and eggs cook better. All right, now, the only time you would use a spatula is to get those.
Let's leave it there. Okay.
Get those egg runners that are on the side when you get those down. All right, that's good. Push them into the egg. All right, now swirl the pan to where the egg yolks are looking at you. You see it. If you don't see it sliding well, turn the heat up a little bit more. Don't try to force it if it's not sliding. All right, add just a little bit more oil to the top section because you didn't put enough oil. Yeah, you didn't have enough oil. Okay, that's good. Just let it sit a while. Just let it slide. If you don't get sliding, you're not going to flip.
Gotcha.
All right. I'm not slide a little bit. No. Slide like this. Just shake. See what we have here is a little sticky section somehow, and this will happen to you. All you do is understand that that was where egg went with no oil. It's not going to be a good video.
We can restart it. Oh. Yeah. We have a cheese slide. There we go.
Alright, go ahead.
So now I'm going for the flip?
Go for the flip.
Alright, I'm going to shoot it.
Very good. Very good, okay. Let's just put it back over the heat. It's got to get sliding again. Alright, swirl it around a little bit.
I think it might have opened.
Okay, you busted. It's okay.
Yeah, a little bit bust.
Flip again. There you go. Not bad for your first set of flip eggs. This is your first set. Now you can't serve this in a restaurant.
People.
You cannot serve this in a restaurant. But he did get the motion down. You know what you want to do though is know what could happen wrong. And now let's do this. Okay, what could happen wrong? Is the video on?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. What could happen wrong is when you put the oil. See, you heat the pan. It's pretty simple. We're going to heat this pan. Always go back to the very basics when you start this. That pan's got to be nice and ready to slide. Maintain the nice viscosity of the oil. Here, we're going to stick it around there like that. Now that is enough oil to get everything wet. It's not too much, but again, it'll intimidate people because this is going to be flipping up with your eggs. Okay, now when you go to put the eggs in, Garrett, you did this part well.
To show them.
You got to do quickly with this. You can't. You crack it. Egg goes in. Crack it again. You can't waste time with that because one egg will cook and the other will be runny, and that makes your eggs not taste well at all. Okay, so that's pretty much what they look like. They're looking at you. There's oil underneath all of them. Let the eggs set. so it doesn't get too loud. Just take it down. Okay, now we got it off that little spot. Okay, now this is it. This is where you flip. Come out to the side. Sometimes when you flip, just like what happened there, if you don't toss it high enough, it'll fold under and stuff. You can't. Maybe you have the opportunity to jerk it a little bit and get it to spread out again. If not, you've ruined them. So. Okay, so you got here. And that's what that'll be something that could be classified as over medium. The whites are cooked, the yolks are still running. You can see there? All right.